Hi everyone, welcome to your pick a pile reading for the Jupiter transit into Pisces for the next 3 months. This transit actually began on the 13th of May, so actually 2 days before I am going to be posting this, and it's going to last until the 28th of July 2021, after which it's going to go back into the sign of Aquarius, where it's going to complete its cycle till December 29th to 2021 when and then on December 29th 2021 it's going to go back into Pisces, and it's going to stay till December 2022. Of course, there's going to be a little transit period again next year where it goes into Aries for a bit, and we will be going into Jupiter retrograde also on the 20th of June. So let's just keeping all of that in mind, and understanding that Jupiter is a major planet. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and I don't know how many of you guys knew this. There was a great conjunction. Everybody calls it the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn last year in the sign of Aquarius, December 22nd, I think, and or around that time anyway. And I think Jupiter and Saturn have been together in Aquarius, so I feel like there will be definitely some relief in an aspect of our life wherever we have Aquarius in our chart. And of course, we will also get to see a trailer for what is to come when we have that longer Jupiter in Pisces transit. So let's see what comes up for you. We have the following decks as your piles today, right? So you've got pile number 1, which is going to be the Modern Witch Tarot, and we've got pile number 2, which is the Wild Unknown Tarot, and we've got pile number 3, which is the Night Sun Tarot, and we've got pile number 4, which is the Morgan Greer Tarot. So close your eyes, take your time, take a few deep breaths, open your eyes, pick the deck that is calling you. Literally, you don't have to think about it. You really just have to feel this one out and then pick accordingly, and take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general reading, just remember that. And if you do want a more personalized reading, contact me on Instagram or write to me on my email, and we can look at booking you a personal reading so that we can see what's going on for you. Also, if you'd like to leave me a tip, I'm going to be leaving my PayPal link down below. I would definitely encourage you to do that so that you can keep supporting my work. But definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe. So all right, see you. Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading. If you chose the Modern Witch Tarot, I've already shuffled and spread your cards for you. So we're going to be looking at what's coming up for you during this Jupiter in Pisces transit. And let's get into your reading. You've got the 3 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So actually, for some of you guys, like, this could really be a time, actually, for some of you guys, like, of sharing, of getting closer to people, of actually finding people who vibe with you. So even if it's weirdly, like, for I know that for most of the world right now, we're in lockdown, or we're not able to get out of the house. So this could also be just, for some of you guys, it's just like learning the ability to say what's on your mind, or like to share, not even just say what's on your mind, but more like to say, to share your feelings with your friends. Like, it's getting comfortable with that. It's getting comfortable with sharing your emotions, with being able to share thoughts with people that matter to you, and finding out who is it that matters to you. I also feel like there will be a longing during this time. Like, for some of you guys, if you feel like some of you guys may even feel like, do I have these kind of friends? Like, if you don't have that kind of family or community around you, you may feel the need for it. You may maybe understand the values that that you desire for friendship, or like what friendship means to you, or what do you expect from people. So I think those things might get clearer for you. I also see that Queen of Cups here, so it's a very, very emotional time. You may want to look into where in your chart, what house this is in. You could have Pisces in the 4th, 8th, or the 12th house, or just generally like it could be the way that it's I just feel like I just feel like this is a very emotional time for you. This will be a time where you will be feeling your feelings, which is why I said, you will be sharing your feelings and maybe finding comfort in that. So I feel like, this is really the time to not resist your feelings. This is really the time to really feel whatever you're feeling and to let it go through you, let it pass through you. There could be also like chances for drama, or just like, just even just dramatic emotions, just feeling like you could also have moon in Leo, or like moon in the fifth house for some of you guys, and just like, having these fits of rage sometimes. But also like, I feel like it's almost as if you will understand what is the underlying emotion to some of your reactions in the past. Like, so I just feel like there's a lot of emotional knowledge that's coming your way. The Ten of Swords, some of you guys have been avoiding like facing some reality about yourself. This could be an addiction, I heard. This could be an addiction to a person, substance. It could be literally anything, or any kind of self-sabotaging pattern, or like people around you that you realize like that continue to betray you and you're still there, or like just in the sense of like, just I feel like just realizing who and who and what is no longer exactly. So I feel like, again, that is also part of like redefining your values of friendship and who you are close to. You could also be having this transit in your 11th house. You've got the Six of Swords as your desire. You want to move away. You want to move away from unpleasant situations. You want to move away from who you used to be, or like maybe I feel like for some of you guys, like there came a dark time in your life, as as does in everybody's life. But there came a dark time in your life, and I feel like maybe you associated with people that you didn't really resonate with. Maybe you got close to people that you didn't really resonate with. I feel like some of you guys may have found out, and I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like, I feel like some of you guys may have found out that your friend um may have done something dangerous in the way of like being really hurtful towards people. This could, and I feel like a lot of it is like questioning, like, who are these really friends? Like, are they mine? Do I trust, do I trust friends who are misogynistic or whatever, like, or who believe in certain kind of ideologies? Like, does it resonate with me? And what does it reflect? So I feel like you get that clarity during this time. I feel like a lot of it may have already started coming, because we're already, we've begun, we're in the middle of this transit. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is the foundation of the situation. So I feel like this is about like really working on your mind, body health situation also. So not just work. Of course, you could be going deeper into work, into some kind of practice, if that is something that you do. It doesn't necessarily have to be work as well. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be dancers. You could do yoga or any kind of sports or anything, for that matter. And I just feel like you'll be going deeper into your craft, like, or that'll be the main energy. And I just feel like it could also be like, because I'm hearing that friends thing is a very strong theme. And also just like people, like co-conspirators, like who do you want, like, who do you want to keep as a part of your life, in the terms of what you want to expand. So I feel like a lot of expansive ideas, that's what Jupiter does, are coming to your head. And I feel like during this time you get an idea of like the things or the habits or the people that you need to leave behind in order to grow that work. Because you have that Page of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, right? So there is like this is the main energy. This is where you want to be at. Like, you want to be like, growing towards your goals, and finding stability there, and finding stable opportunities and being able to stick with them. But I feel like what's getting in the way, the obstacle here, is death. So like cycles need to end, and exactly, like, things need to go. Ten of Swords, like, you need to identify who these people are. You need to identify who's hurting you, what's hurting you, and you need to take that out of your environment, or you need to get out of that environment. And that's what you'll be planning, or understanding slash understanding during this time. Because I feel like, again, this transit is like a trailer for what is to come. So I feel like, some things might just start now, which you might see grow and expand, over next year. Then you've got the Nine of Swords in the past. So I do feel like, yes, you have been in this energy. I feel like whatever it is, like something, I feel like you've been hurting for a long time with whoever this is, or whoever these people are in general, or whatever the situation is. But I feel like this will be a lot about acknowledging it. The Two of Swords, I feel like, I feel like there's a sense of knowing. There is a conviction. And I feel like, you know, you will be, I think the bigger challenge during this time would be to listen to your intuition. Like, you know, you need to make a certain decision, and you need to trust to be able to make that decision. You need to trust your instinct. You need to trust your intuition, that if something is calling you to make that decision, you just need to make it. There's no explanation, or not, you know, try not to rationalize it, or try not to like judge yourself for cutting people off. So I just feel like it's like during this time you will really see why, like, and that's why I really, like, I feel like take the hints, like take the hints that the universe is giving you, because I feel like otherwise, you know, the universe is always, it's like that, like it works like that. Like if you just don't listen, the universe is like, okay, I'm gonna really send you the message this time. And you know, it pushes your limits. It really pushes you to the limit, just shows you the worst of that person or aspect to get you off of it. So the Two of Swords, trust that. I just feel like you'll be led into making decisions. Yeah, so I do feel like that sense of confusion is there, because you have that Two of Pentacles here, but that Ace of Wands, so also something new is beginning for you, some new passion, some new excitement. That's what I feel for a lot of you, when that new excitement, that new passion comes in. And like I said, this could also be about addictions, but not just to substances and people, but you know what I mean, patterns. And this could be a lot about that, like you seeing like that, are these things getting in the way of my new life, and you know, making a decision from there. So I would just say, keep a reminder to value the new life. It's almost like you're birthing something. It's like, you know, how a lot of people stop smoking before, you know, they're about to give birth, or you know. So it's almost like, it's not just about quitting smoking or anything, but it's more about, like, sorry to use that example, but it's like if you're gonna birth something, then you want to put your best into it. So that's what I'm hearing. That's like you trying to know, like, what is it that I need to do in order to birth the best, you know. So if it's a great amazing art project that you need to birth, then, you know, and if you have a habit of procrastinating, and there's a certain way in which you procrastinate, maybe then you have to address that. Or like if there's a self-limiting belief that sort of pushes you into procrastinating or not being able to finish, then that is what you need to work on, and see what ways you need to get that help. The Two of Pentacles, right? Like you're so confused here, but also the Two of Swords. I think you know what decision needs to be made. Could be a lot of water signs also in this pile. Share your voice, come out of the cave. Persecution, expression, yes, 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 come out, tell the world. I feel like it could also be like, I just feel like, again, sharing, talking, if it's just even your friends, or even if you have like a, you know, an art page on Instagram or whatever, like even if it's that, or just share your opinions. You will find that a lot of people are in situations like you, and you will find that help, you will find that support. Sisterhood of the Rose, there you go. That's what I said. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. You need to devote yourself to improving yourself. You need to devote yourself to caring for yourself, and that's okay. And you will find that sisterhood, you will find that community, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yes, so remember, as these people are going to fall out, and as you're going to get those realizations, it's not going to be pleasant, it's not going to be pretty. And maybe, like I said, you know, sometimes the universe really has to push somebody out of your life, and it gives you the worst of them. So I just feel like, just try and remember that this is happening not to me, this is happening for me, for my highest, best, yeah, for me to, you know, for my highest, best, good. So just remember that during this time. Inner Temple, again, devotion, that devotion card, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, this is the time to go within. This is the time to get help, to speak with a therapist, to look into shamanic practices, whatever, you know, helps you connect with yourself. Listen to podcasts, or like, I don't know, just this will be, or like, you know, this will be the time where it's good to tune in. It's good to tune in with those energies. It's good to tune in with what you're feeling. So pile number 1, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to donate, which I would encourage you to, I'm going to be leaving my PayPal link down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, then drop me an email at esotericrani@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram and send me a DM, and we can take it forward from there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Wild Unknown Tarot, then this is a reading for you. I have already pre-shuffled and laid out the cards for you so as to not waste your time. We're going to be looking at what's coming up for you, with the major themes during the Jupiter and Pisces transit this year. Remember that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you would like a personalized reading, you can reach out to me on my email or DM me on Instagram. So let's begin with what's going on for you. I do feel like one of the major themes that will remain for you during this 3-month period is about expansion. I feel like you will really be wanting to explore new aspects of yourself. Maybe you want to give birth to a new idea. Maybe you want to see a new, like I said, like you want to see a new aspect of yourself. You want to see yourself in a whole new light. For some of you guys, you could be wanting to change your for some of you guys, could be if you are very much on social media in any capacity, or whoever, like if you are a public figure, or if you have that kind of commitments, or like that kind of image to portray, then maybe you would be re-looking at that image. For some of you guys, like it's also like what you want to show might be changing. How you want to be associated with others, that might be changing for some of you guys. I do feel like a lot of you guys may be also entrepreneurs, or like you want to start something new and you're waiting to start that. I do feel like you've got the 5 of Pentacles. So some of you guys, it could be difficult financially. This could also be a Jupiter, like this for some of you guys, this could also be a little bit difficult for your health. So watch out, like take care of your health, keep your immunity up, and again, for some of you guys, this could also be like a difficult time in terms of if not health, then this could also be like a little bit like again, finances, health, or a little bit, I feel like you could feel a little bit just drained on energy. Maybe you are somebody who takes care of people, maybe that is your job, maybe you're a nurse or somebody in that sort of profession which revolves around like caring for others. You have the Judgment card on on top of the reading. So I just feel like this is a big energy of reaching a decision about something. And maybe this is a lifestyle change, maybe this is something you want for yourself. Maybe this is some of you guys, you are getting engaged, or you're gonna be taking your relationship to the next level. Some of you guys, it is again ending a relationship or a connection, because I do feel like you've got the Empress, and what's blocking it is the Ten of Cups. So for some of you guys, it's not some of you guys, it's not a happy, it's like there is this relationship which might be getting in the way. Maybe some of you guys are getting a job somewhere else and you don't know what to do, because a relationship is getting in the way, or you might be confused and feeling these conflicting feelings at the same time. Because I do feel like there is a sense of like whether or not you will be addressing it, that is completely up to you as a person. But I feel like there will be a more like, it will be more obvious to you that you are dissatisfied in a certain aspect of your life, or it's not really giving you how much you need. You've got the Son of Pentacles in the past. Some of you guys may have started a new job recently, joined an educational program as well. You've got the King of Swords. Some of you guys have completed your degrees. Some of you guys may be graduates. Some of you guys may be scholars of some kind, and you finally have that piece of paper, the degree, or like that qualification that you've always wanted. Some of you guys could also be working as like mental health practitioners, and like just finally getting the green light to practice, or like I just feel like this is something you've been working really hard for. But also for some of you guys, this could be generally a very emotional person, or somebody who does take decisions with their heart most of the time. Also for some of you guys, first house moon, Aries moon, first house moon, also Sag moon. I'm hearing Aquarius moon could be in this pile, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. But I just feel like you're gonna be adapting during this time a more rational approach. That is how you're gonna be thinking of a lot of things, which is why I feel like you are able to arrive at that judgment. And you're also practically seeing like what is getting in the way of your dreams. Is it family? For some people, it doesn't even have to be a relationship, but something, like I feel like it's almost like you may be feeling this, that like, you know can I have this certain career at the cost of this? Like, would my partner appreciate this? Would my partner have a problem with this? Or would my family have a problem with this? So it's like some of you guys it may or may not be true, but you may be feeling this, like, for your particular situation. You also got the moon here in the near future, so I do feel like, Jupiter and Pisces, there will be this very, and also, like, I mean, you have to think about it. We're going into Mercury retrograde in like literally in less than 14 days, I think. So I feel like this will be, there'll be a lot of thinking, there'll be a lot of contemplation. There'll also be like a period of uncertainty that's coming through with the moon here. You will not know what's coming. You don't know what it's going to be looking like ahead. But I just feel like a lot of this journey will be about, again, adapting that King of Swords attitude to navigate a journey which has no plans. Like, how do I use tools? How do I use my intelligence? How do I use the tools that I have gathered and acquired over time, and time like tested, things that have worked? How do I apply those and use them during a time where I do not see a foreseeable future, or like don't understand what may be coming? There's also the Four of Wands in your environment. So yeah, I feel like you are either in a relationship, or there is love coming towards you, because you've got that Four of Wands. Some of you guys may have just gotten married. So like I'm saying, some of you guys could also, again, that judgment could be the decision to get married. Somebody could also be arriving at you with this, which is why you don't know what to do next with the moon. Emotionally charged period of time, like, right, like you have to do wedding preparations, or like you have to prepare to, like, there's too much to think about, so you're not being able to get to that Empress bit. For some of you guys, it could also be like, I don't know, some people want to get pregnant, but somehow, oh my god, some of you guys, this could also be a slightly complex situation, which I don't know why I'm hearing, but I'm just gonna mention it. Like, you may be wanting to have a child with somebody else, but you can't because you're already with somebody. So whoever that is, I mean, wow, that's complex. And so I can understand it has to be difficult, but judgment, so you might just be arriving at a decision about that situation as well. You've got the Death as your desire. Yeah, you want a cycle to end. You do want something here to go, and so that I feel like you're able to. For some of you guys, this could also be a job. But I'm just really sensing this is more to do with your personal life. So something needs to go in order to make way for something else, but I feel like what is that other thing you want to make space for. Let me just say that. And you've got the Nine of Wands. You've got the Nine of Wands as the outcome, so I do feel like you're moving towards that future. I love how, like, actually, oh my god, this is actually insane. So, in Celtic Cross, oh well, I'm not gonna explain this, but anyway, these cards they've come out together in a line, horizontally. So one, right, past, you've got this, present, you've got the crescent moon. Right now, it's Eve, crescent moon. Crescent moon. Oh my god, this is your sign. If you guys, this is your sign. You're just moving up. You're moving up. You just are, like, everything is just getting better and better and better. And I think, whatever it is that you're leaving behind, it's happening. And I just feel like you have to remember, anything that you feel during this time, they're just dips. These are just dips in your energy, and it will happen like that. Sometimes you will feel the energy rise, and sometimes you'll feel that you have no energy. So I think that Nine of Wands here, that climbing towards success, you know, this is definitely happening for you. This is, you're moving towards the goals that you want. You're moving towards your spiritual goals also. That's what I hear. Pile number 2, if you've been worried, it's just that, you know, these dips are meant to happen. That's life. Okay, let's get some messages for you from here. It's just for you. Yes, just say yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Like I said, if you, I don't know, like, are you gonna say yes? I don't know. Oh my God. Pile number 2. What is this? This is my my marriage slash baby slash, you know, moving in together slash, you know, this is my taking things to the next level, signing a contract. Mirror who or what is triggering you. Yeah, so I feel like there could be a very soulmate situation. Also, again, like maybe just aspects of yourself that you're getting to watch with another. This could also just be like the deepening of your relationship if you are scared about that. Align your life, what is not aligned and what needs to change. Yeah, I think that's what that death is. Just, you know, out with the old and in with the new. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. Yes, something needs to change here, and you need to accept something for what it is. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Pile number 1 also got this card, and I do believe, again, those changes, whatever that might be unexpected happening during this time, accept it. Just accept it, let it happen, let it move through you. All right, thank you so much for watching pile number 2. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to support my work, leave me a donation at PayPal. I'm going to be leaving a link down below. And yeah, thank you for joining. Hi everyone, this is for those of you that chose pile number 3, the Night Sun Tarot. We're going to be looking at what's coming up for you for the Jupiter in Pisces transit this year. Remember that this is more like a trailer for what's about to come next year when we see a longer transit of Jupiter in Pisces. So without further delay, let's get into your reading. The first things when I was shuffling your cards that I heard was like, I heard heavy breathing. So I feel like for some of you guys, are you like right now sitting next to your dog? Is your dog sleeping next to you? Does your cat have the sniffles? I do feel like there's a heavy breathing animal around you. This is just something that, you know, this is just something that came through. You've got the King of Cups. Like, I feel like this Jupiter in Pisces time might be a period of emotional growth for you. There could be a key to your emotional growth or maturity that you realize. This could also be a time period where you are particularly trying hard to stick with something, to stick with a plan, to stick with an idea, to stick with a commitment. During, like, you know, where you're literally like, you're like, okay, these are the triggers, but I'm gonna stick to this commitment. I'm actually not gonna leave something, or like, you know, I'm not gonna stop halfway for whatever process I'm in. So it's finding some kind of peace. Some of you guys may even find meditative practices, or, you know, some kind of practice that helps you feel a lot more aligned. I feel like you're coming into this sort of space of like, these 3 months is a lot about realizing what is for you calm and peace, what brings that calm and peace even if there's storms outside. You've got the Hermit here. So I feel like a lot of you guys will have this strong desire to be alone during this time, to be isolated, to be away from people. This could also be like if you have to work online, you might just be like, I don't want to see people, or I don't want to, you know, or I want to take, some of you guys may be wanting to take a break from the commitments that you're in, also because you've got the Hanged Man. So you're feeling like you're feeling a little bit you might be feeling a little bit stuck by, or like held down by the promises that you have made. I feel like some of you guys might find it hard to escape, or find it hard to find that space for yourself. But I feel like that is exactly the balancing that you will be learning through the process during this time. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here. So actually, Was it pile number? I think it was pile number one that also got the Eight of Pentacles in the foundation card. So I do feel like, again, you are getting deeper into your energy, whether it's like a meditative practice, like I said, yoga, or like, whether it's within yourself, whether it's externally, like through art or something. Like whether it's deepening your practice in art, like your practice as an artist, or whether it's deepening some kind of, or finding some kind of method for something, but also like could just be like um, diving deep and like really working with your body and understanding, like fulfilling those needs of your body, mind and soul, and like really understanding that entity. You have this really powerful world card here with the Kali, so many karmic endings maybe happening. Some things just like falling off, like dried leaves, like people and situations and things will be falling off like dried leaves. And you will have this sense of like, yeah, it's the right time, this was meant to happen. And I feel like you will be able to find it easy to release a lot of people during this time. I do see this Hangman here also, like there will be a sense of surrender even if you're not able to get the time alone the way that you want it. But I feel like you will achieve the sense of surrender. I do feel like a lot of spiritual growth is coming for you at this time. For a lot of you guys, there could also be a psychological breakthrough that happens during this period. Like you might just uncover something. This could also be about uncovering and also not just uncovering. I feel like some of you guys may have uncovered already because you've got the star in the past. So like you could have actually uncovered a memory or a truth, something around the full moon in Scorpio, or like as a result, or like recently. And I feel like King of Swords, you will be able to make peace with it during this time. You will be able to make peace with it during this time. Like I said, things falling off like dried leaves. This could also be like bad habits, or like just things that are things that have become part of you that maybe you no longer resonate with anymore. You've got the Knight of Cups in your near future. So I do feel like the good feelings are coming back. If some of you guys have been like, okay, I've really had like no energy to flirt, I've not been wanting to like get with anyone for a very long time, maybe like maybe just even like wanting to get close to people might be something that is something you've not felt in a long time. And I feel like just that feeling might be returning, or like joy or creativity, or like the desire to like even be wanted, maybe like just desires even maybe returning, and that might feel really good. For some of you guys also, like there could be an offer coming from somebody. This could also be a friendship, but a really wonderful, could be a water sign, could be water sign energy, somebody who brings an offering of the heart. This could also be like a project. I heard music for some people, like maybe somebody wants to collaborate with you, or again create art in some capacity with you, which again like opens you up in ways that you didn't imagine. So be open to experiences like those. You have the Ace of Swords in the environment. Like I said, somebody is trying to offer here. Like for some of you guys, there could be a lot of offers, but I also feel like there could be one particular, like a lover that's showing up. Yeah, there could be a lover that comes through during this time. Even new ideas, new people, might be meeting new people online if you're also in lockdown. Like it doesn't really matter how or what the medium is. Just I feel like new, or even in your dreamscape, you're like, who are these new entities? If you're someone who spends a lot of time understanding, especially during this time, because it is a time of going inwards. You've got the Strength card at the bottom of the energy. Yeah, so I feel like you have what it takes to make all of this happen. I do feel like it's not necessarily like, I feel like the strength is to deal with the frustrations, but I generally do feel like there is a much lighter vibe to this pile than the rest of the piles. I do feel like, I don't know if necessarily this is easy for you, but like I said, that King of Cups, you will achieve that formula. You're gonna find out, like you've been working really hard to achieve this sort of space, which is not that nothing is happening, it's just that things are happening and you're being able to deal with them, you're being able to deal with life. So I just feel like there is a certain level to which you have worked for this goal and you will see yourself playing it out, which is what will make it easier for you no matter what is happening around you. You've got the devil as your fear. Yeah, so you're really scared, you know. That's what I'm saying. Some of you guys have really fought that off. Because, you know, the devil is the 15th card and the star is the 17th card, right? And the tower is the 16th card. So now when you think about it, the devil, right? That's when you acknowledge, okay, this is what's holding me back. This is the problem. And the tower is, you know, the tower is when you can no longer keep it. The star is when you're reviving. That's you. That's the energy you're coming from. You're obviously afraid, you know, you're afraid to go back to the things you have left behind. But I feel like more than anything, it's just a fear. I do feel like you're not going to be going back. The Two of Pentacles, there's definitely a choice or choices that come up, or that could be very similar energy to pile number 1. Interestingly, so if you are also called to listen to pile number 1, I would definitely recommend. You've got that 7 of Cups. Yeah, I think this is more about your spiritual practice. This could also be wondering about work. This could be wondering about what aligns with me, what does not align with me spiritually. Again, like a lot of re-questioning or just questioning of your faith, belief system. For some of you guys, again, political ideologies. But just a lot of changes. Even like I said, organizations, friends you worked with, where you're like, wow, like, do I resonate anymore? Does, you know, what have these people revealed about themselves during this time? Maybe you thought you knew people, some people in a certain way, but you're like, you know, they've changed, and you know, you don't like that change. You don't know who they've become, or you don't resonate with who they've become. You've got play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yeah, you've got the endings. You can dance a little. You can dance a little. For, you know, you can dance a little. Definitely, and also share, you know, you've got that Knight of Cups. So if something just comes along, I feel like something big happens in a very unexpected way. So allow yourself to have a little bit fun during this time. Initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, what is this, coming of age. Some of you guys are coming of age, and you're gonna really feel that, like, you're gonna feel that, like, you have arrived at some place, you have done something. This is like, this is the start of a new you, and you know, and there's no going back to the devil. There's no going back there. No. The inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, play, because you deserve to celebrate. I think it's because, you know, you haven't been able to get the time to celebrate this win, like how far you've come, how you've defeated the devil in the past, like, because you haven't celebrated that, like you haven't had the feast and, you know, the party before the happily ever after. You don't believe that, you know, this one is not going to be back. So I feel like you need to do that inner temple, connect with yourself, find time to meditate. Do it in the ways that you can. Share your voice. Yeah, come out. And I feel like for some of you guys, sharing your story is going to inspire others. So I hope this resonated. Pile number 3, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And if you would like to make a donation, I'm going to be leaving my link down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye, take care. Hi, pile number 4, this is a reading for you if you chose the Morgan Greer Tarot, and this is a reading for Jupiter in Pisces, what the transit is going to look like for you in 2021. So I've already laid out and spread the cards so as to not waste your time, and this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, so let's get started with what's going on. You've got the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pile number 4, your energy again, like right off the bat, like, because pile number 2, I think, also got. So if you were tempted to pick pile number 2 already, I feel like some of you guys can go also check out that reading. If this does not resonate fully, or you just, you know, you feel like you need some additional messages, you can go there. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, you've got the 3 of Cups. You may want to reconnect with some friends. This could also be a period of reconnecting with old friends. This could also be a period of meeting new friends, or like just finding the strength of connections, finding the strength in connections. And I almost feel like um, something gets activated in you, something almost gets activated in you. I feel like you get the friendship inspires something inside of you. I feel like you may also you may be wanting to deepen certain connections, but also, like, I feel like a certain friendship might show you the way in some ways, or might give you hope. Just I feel like there's something, a realization that comes through friendship for you during this time. You've got the Queen of Rods in your past. um, so I feel like this is something that you have mastered. Pile number 4, this is something you've mastered about yourself. You maybe you're somebody who is esoteric, maybe you're somebody who's into practices, or you are creative. You could also be a creative director of sorts, or like you could be working in the arts and you have mastered or perfected some skill. But I just feel like there's something about you that that turns almost like waste into something of value. So whether you do that within yourself, or whether you're a transformational coach and help other people achieve those goals within themselves, maybe you're a teacher. But I feel like either way, you have really mastered that about yourself, and you're feeling confident about it. That is definitely the energy here. There is something you want to. There's something that I feel like some of you guys. Oh my God, I don't know why. Some of you guys may be tempted to cheat during this time, to have an affair, to also, like, there could be another, like, in a stable situation you could find another, reconnect with another. That could be a big energy during this time. I do see that Lovers card here. I do see, I feel like this could be beautiful. This could be something that you do want. Maybe you feel very connected to this person, or maybe there's a strong sexual and emotional connection here, so maybe just very intimate and calling you. But also for others of you, this could also be like a stable job, but like there's something, a decision that needs to be made, and a decision that comes out of nowhere. So I feel like there's an unexpected surprise, and that's what you have to sort of deal with. I'm not saying there's a good way to deal with it, there's a bad way to deal with it. I'm not saying cheating, this and that. No. Whatever it is, there's an unexpected surprise. It will ask you to make a decision, then you have to make the right decision. This is something major. You've got the Lovers, this is something almost destined. So you will have to make the decision. Pile number 4, you've got the Sun. That's what I mean. For some of you guys, this is strongly a love energy. Some of you guys, I'm hearing reconciliation. Like maybe you've been apart because of the pandemic, and you finally get to be with your partner, or like some of you guys may finally work out, like if you're in different countries and that's why you've not been able to see each other, you can finally figure out the visa, or the way to be together, or something or the other. I definitely see that. There's a lot of expansion. Love could be bringing expansion into your life, right? Like decisions have to be made. Like maybe you've been separated with somebody for a while, or like if you're married, you've been separate for a while, but then you meet this other person, and you finalize on the divorce. So there could be all of these procedures also going on for some of you guys. I'm definitely seeing this as fairly mature pile, or like, I don't know, I heard mature in the sense like you could either have kids, this pile could have kids, this pile could have like a very like 9 to 5 job. Also for some of you guys, you could also be a leader at a 9 to 5 job, like in the sense of you could be, yeah, some kind of project leader, or like somebody, you're somebody that is looked up to. You are a queen. For some of you guys, I heard that that's how they see you. The 8 of Swords, yeah, you are trapped by a certain situation. Here you will feel this, you will feel trapped, and I feel like pay attention to what makes you feel trapped, and pay attention to maybe in ways where you might think you're trapped, but you're actually just mentally trapped. So this could be something that's interesting to explore during this time. Like, what belief is holding you back in this trap? Is this a trap of your making? Is this a real trap? So those are questions that could be useful to like look back at or think about during this time. You've got the King of Rods as the foundation of the situation. So I feel like, yeah, like I said, you like aspect, like the feminine aspect of this energy, which is the magic and the transformation. But I feel like it's the leadership that you have to practice. So maybe it's about leading your life your way. Maybe you are somebody who's always had help in making decisions. Maybe you're Libra moon, Libra rising, Libra placements, Gemini, air sign, a lot of air sign energy here, out of air sign energy, King of Rods. Yeah, so I feel like this is about taking charge of your life path and making decisions, making firm decisions. Whether it's, like whether it's about like the sun, like what are these goals that I want to achieve, and what is what reason of comfort am I staying behind for? Eight of Swords, what's holding me back? Four of Pentacles is not a card that you leave behind something wonderful for, right? Like you do explore that possibility. But again, this is a general reading. Guys, do in your life and make decisions that you've thought through, this is about you. The King of Cups, there could also be like, yeah, you may, this could be emotionally like a roller coaster time. You may be wondering like how to achieve this kind of like, how do I go through this storm calmly? Like, so some of you guys, it could be useful to look at some tools that you can use. You can also speak with a therapist, start working with a therapist if that's something you've been wondering, or a counselor, or just start considering the idea, start preparing yourself for something, whatever it is that you want to leave or start. It's just, I just feel like a lot of preparation during this time, because again, like I said, this is a trailer for what's to come ahead. So use this time to prepare, use this time to understand what is that energy that is expanding. You may be working on a project very soon or during this time with two other people. This could be a company thing. I also heard something to do with five something. Could also be name of the company or the organization. I just feel like this. I just feel like this pile has a major energy of like. You guys use work to distract yourself from the problems that you're having emotionally. So I feel like I feel like it's almost like I feel like what would be frustrating about this time, maybe for some of you guys, would be that you will have to face it, because there will be something so big. There will be something so big that you can't escape it anymore. Not bad necessarily, but maybe something so good. Like maybe you don't want to escape it. Maybe you have to make this decision, because I see that Lover is there, right? Like, so you really have to fight that Eight of Swords, and which is why I would say this is a rare opportunity. This is, a blessing in disguise. Use this time well. Get the help you need if you need help to be able to make a better decision, to get that support. Protection, yeah. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retriever. Some of you guys are going to be leaving, or might be contemplating, wondering how to leave an abusive relationship / marriage. Again, could be also substance abuse if you have any substances that in your life. Like, so this is about calling back your power. It's could also, and you've got the Council of Light, you've got divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. Please ask for help. That's what I say. Eight of Swords, you think you're trapped, you think there's nobody around, you think there's nobody that can help you. You need to ask for help, you need to pray, you need to whatever, in your way. Like, I'm not saying like kneel and like put your hands together, like pray in any way, meditate in any way, have faith, do a ritual, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yes, you've got that sun energy, it's coming, expansion is coming. Some of you may have gotten a promotion recently with the Queen of Rods here, but I feel like you guys are too good to be stressing. You've got that Star card. I just feel like eventually what you're going through is a big transformation. It is happening, and that decision will change you. I almost feel like some of you guys could be on that Leo Aquarius axis, and just something, you will feel that change happening around that. So see what houses you have that in, Leo Aquarius, in your chart. This could give you more clues into what's happening with you right now. Also, celebrate every little victory, and especially if you have kids, celebrate with them, celebrate their victories, and I think that'll bring you a lot of joy. Kids, pets, spending time with them. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, there's just something like I'm telling you, like this one decision that you're making, this is so big. This is maybe a decision that this is something your soul has struggled with for many lifetimes, and you're going to do it. You're going to resolve that this lifetime. Starseed, what lights you up? Don't let anything get in your way. Don't let anything get in your way. Like I said, you have the help you need. You have more help than you need. Protection. Do some protection rituals. Right? Imagining that golden light, white light, blue light around you when you have just had conversation with just had a conversation with somebody exhausting or somebody draining. You know, there are all kinds of energies out there right now, and because we are in such a tough time, it's more and more important to find that space for yourself and protect yourself. So I hope that this was useful. Pile number 4, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, would really recommend and request you, if you would like to tip me, I'll leave a link down below for my PayPal. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.